Well, Oshkosh is done. We're flying home, but there's still a ton of flight planning left to do. What is happening, MzeroA Nation? Jason Schabbert here. Yes, Oshkosh is over. Yes, we're flying home. Hopefully you're tracking us and seeing what we're up to on Instagram as well, so you can see all that. Follow us at MzeroA. And please don't forget, the weeks are ticking away to download your free copy of my new book. It's called Paper to Pixel, and it's all about maximizing how you use a tablet in the cockpit, increasing safety, situational awareness, just making you that safer, smarter, real-world pilot that you are destined to be. The book's called Paper to Pixel. It's free until the end of, well, now this month. So go ahead, it's free till the end of August. So go ahead and download that before we take that off the market and end up selling it there. So download your copy. I want to talk with you a little bit. And by the way, check on our progress, how we're doing. I'll share with you, again, this is filmed weeks in advance, but my goal was to leave Appleton, make it to Nashville, yet again, good little midway stop, fun restaurants and everything else, place to overnight, and then Nashville, Ocala is the goal. How are we doing that? Last year, you may remember, landed in Ocala, I picked up Ella and Gavin, was flying them back down to Naples, and on that little leg from Ocala to Naples, we hit some weather, had to divert to Venice. Actually, I have a funny photo I'll show you that really sticks with me. I share with our online ground school members this photo because Ella and Gavin, well, I was just picking them up to come down to Naples. They didn't have suitcases or clothes, so I had plenty of clothes. So their pajamas were my clothes as we got a hotel in Venice. And again, that's aviation sometimes. You need to be equipped to hop on an app, like I think I hopped on Hotel Tonight, grabbed a hotel, grabbed an Uber, and we just called it a night. And Venice is not that far from Naples. I was so close, but I was exhausted from flying all that way. It was getting dark. The weather was starting to set, and I said, this is unnecessary. So, and that's really the topic I want to talk about here today, which is alternates. VFR, IFR, doesn't matter. Let me show you how I plan alternates. And let's use that same example of Ocala to Naples as an example. You see, so often people make this mistake. Let's say we're leaving Ocala. I'm just going to put OCF, and we fly all the way to Naples, APF. And we plan out this long flight, and it looks great. But there's a problem. Many of you will plan your alternates beyond your destination. Oh, I'll plan it as, Marco Island, or I'll plan it at, Key West, or somewhere past your destination. However, that's assuming you get here and you need to divert. However, where does weather really form? Weather really is going to form along my route. Well, if weather forms along my route, what good does my alternate of Marco Island, somewhere over here, Key West or something like that, do when I can't even get close to it here? So what I always do is I plan my alternate somewhere along my route, usually the halfway point or greater. I'll plan my alternate. Let's say in this case, home of sun and fun, let's go Lakeland as our alternate. So this way, if I'm flying along and I get to Lakeland, and a lot goes through my mind when I get to Lakeland. How do I feel? Well, I've just been flying. I've been on the road at this point like 17 days. I'm a little bit tired here. Maybe I'll just dip off in Lakeland and call it a night, rest up. The weather's kind of iffy ahead anyways, and I'll stop. Or I get to Lakeland, I say, okay, Lakeland looks great. I know I've got it as an option. Let's continue on here. Oh, I get to this weather, I don't like it. I 180-degree turn back around to Lakeland. It's exactly what we did with Venice. Venice was our point this time. I actually went, and maybe we can find the FlightAware screenshot still, went past Venice, got to about Fort Myers, didn't like it, turned back around and went to Venice. That's how an alternate should work. Stop planning alternates way out here and over here beyond your point. Use this as a check-in point. I mean, silly things. Do you have to go to the bathroom? Everybody feeling okay? I know it's a little bumpy up there. Anybody just want to stop and take a break? There's no shame in this. And I know we're in aviation, and I know airplanes are like a time machine. They save you time. But We have to be smart about it. And this is why I recommend planning your alternates along your route, ahead of you, not beyond where you're trying to go.
November 416.
That's the guy we worked around, by the way. Look at the anvil on the back of that. I'm telling you, it may, to some of you, might say that's not that impressive on the radar. It's impressive when you see it with your own eyes.
So many of us in instrument flying just to check a box. Oh, I got to file an alternate, okay. And just you pick a random airport, but you never research it as to why. Strategically planning, geographically, where your alternates should be. And notice I said alternates, plural. Something to really think about. Listen, I can't wait to read your comments down below this video. Again, Paper to Pixel is the book. It's in the description. Go download it. Follow us on Instagram. It's the only way we've been posting updates on this route flying and everything else. We are in an amazing flight plan series. We're going to continue diving and sharing more from the book, Paper to Pixel. It was tips like these I share in there, but also we'll dive into some weight and balance, logbooks, performance charts, so many other neat little tips and tricks. Have a blessed, abundant, outstanding rest of your day. And most importantly, remember, the good pilot is always learning. Have a great day, everybody. I'll see you.